into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
White makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So it's the Warriors now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Wiggins inside the line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's LaVine. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And LaVine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by MP. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. They get it back. Jackson Davis finds Wiggins. The three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
Outside Williams. Back to Ball. Pass to LaVine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's White missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Wiggins. MP deciding where to go with it. For three. And another three for Golden State.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Bulls are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. There's LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Jackson Davis with it. Vucevic defending. Here's Curry with the three. LaVine with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Traps in the tray. White's got 5 now.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to us, guys.
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trayce Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Wiggins. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Ball kicks to White. White with another miss. Warriors leading by 3. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's LaVine. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's MP. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now, here's Ball. Trailing by 5. In the corner, Smith with it. On the wing, Levine, covered by MP.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The offensive rebound. Kuminga dishes to MP. Kuminga sends a screen for MP. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 13 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For 3, Levine, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield the pass to MP. Outside, Kuminga. Hield finds MP. Kuminga, screen on White. Lays it up and banks it in. 15 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors ahead. New 5 on the floor. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Patrick Williams. And Levine subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple-level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Smith. Josh Giddey is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic, and it's LaVine in at the small forward position. Green with a screen for MP. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So for the Bulls, Kobe White comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Chicago with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. White, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Green slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He added 37 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
54 seconds left in the first half. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Knocked away and stolen by MP. To the inside. And there's Green on the assist by MP. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, White throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on MP.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jones comes in for Draymond Green. And Hield subbed in for Moody. MP passes to Looney. It's Curry outside. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, looking at the Warriors, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against.
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. MP out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Levine kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's MP. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. White with it. Now defended by MP. Over in the corner, White. No good. That would have tied it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP passes to Curry. MP outside. Green with a screen on White. A 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And Ball gets double teamed. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. MP grabs the miss.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Curry with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Ball dishes to Levine. Outside Williams. To halt the run. That shot off the mark.
out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
MP against Ball. Here's MP. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. It's Williams, high post. Out to White. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to... And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 1-point game on the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the center position. MP, no good. The Bulls shooting well. They're at 45%. Driving inside.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. MP outside. Curry looking around. MP with it. Defended by Giddey. It's up a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Warriors trail by 3. MP outside. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 23 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Curry against Giddey. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Green with a screen for MP. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Dosunmu. Green with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Smith with a screen on Curry. Giddey, yep, right through the net. Giddey's got 10 points here in the second half.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Wiggins kicks to MP. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Pass to Williams. Here's Ball. The tray. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And here's MP for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight to the paint. And it's White missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shot from the top of the key. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson Davis nails the baby hook. Jackson Davis has got the game tied up here for the Warriors. And LaVine, here we go. Count that one.
LaVine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Pass to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Oh, they get it back. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Basket counts. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Showing off those playmaking skills, LaVine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Curry passes to MP. Green with a screen on White. MP finds a gap. Curry from deep three-point lane. Knocks down the 3-ball.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
LaVine against Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Right side, Ball. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
The 3 from MP. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Left side, Ball fires for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. MP outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry with a wide-open look. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Number 3, LaVine. That shot is off. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry on the wing. MP sets the screen for Curry. Over Ball. Got it!
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide-open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take